Hi guys, Jakob from SkatePro, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about snowboard boots and how to choose the correct size and how to choose the correct lacing system. Basically, choosing your snowboard boot is all about comfort. Especially if you're a new rider, it comes down to having a boot that's comfortable, especially because you're probably going to be spending some time just focusing on learning how to ride the board, and your boot shouldn't be any discomfort or in the way of having some fun. Choosing your size is not that difficult. The rule of thumb, if you can stand up straight, have your feet brushing the end of the boot, then you're pretty much set to go. Often what I hear when people are trying out snowboard boots is that this is too small. Most of the time, this is also because people didn't tighten the boot yet. They put their feet in there, they feel the end of the boot, and they say it's too small. Make sure to tighten your boot all the way up when trying it for the first time. Make sure to, if you already have them at home and you either ordered them online or you bought them in the local shop, bring them home, wear them inside for half an hour, feel that there's no pressure points, no discomfort. And again, make sure that when you stand up straight, your feet are touching the end of the boot. When you then bend into snowboard position, then your feet should just let go of the end of the boot. Then you're pretty much set and everything should be fine. The worst thing you can do is choose a boot that's going to be too big, because the liner inside the boot is going to work with your feet. It's going to expand and it's going to just change a bit over time. So if the boot is too big, it's going to be, first of all, it's going to be a blister magnet. If your foot is moving around in there, there's just risk of having blisters all over, making it a bad day. And it's going to lower your control of the board. It's simply going to give you less of a possibility to have perfect control. So don't be afraid to take it a bit tight. Looking at the lacing systems, there are different ones to choose from. If we start all the way to the old school, I'm riding a pair of boots with normal lacing. I know that this is more or less outdated, but I see a few riders here and there still using it. The BOA system comes in different variations. It comes with a single BOA. It's easy and comfortable. You release it and then you click and you twist. Then you're good to go. A solid system working perfectly, especially for beginners. There's focus here on comfort, and there's focus on, well, it's supposed to be as easy as possible. As soon as you're over the first step of entry level, then I would recommend that you go to something a little more stiff. If you look at the boots here, they're quite, this is still medium flex, but they're quite stiff. If you look at the first boot, it kind of bends a lot. This is fine for a beginner, but as soon as you want to control your board a little bit more, go for the stiffer boots and go for the double lacing system. Here you have BOA, both on the side, on the front, allowing you to tie separately the top and the bottom part of the boot, giving you a much better opportunity to control the fit. The same goes for speed lacing, where you have 1, 2, and actually, if I can find it, it's in the front, 3 opportunities to tighten the boot and make it fit for your feet. These two are definitely a little more, well, I wouldn't say high-end, they're also, but they're just meant for riders with a little more experience and who wants to have a little more control. So choosing the right side, I would recommend that you measure your feet and choose Mondo points as the way to go. Mondo point is, in my perspective, the best universal system there is for finding the correct size, as both EU and US sizes can vary from brand to brand. Mondo points often is the most consistent. So measure your feet, find the corresponding size in the size chart, and don't be afraid to go a bit close. As I said, it's nice that the boot has a fit where the feet just touches the end instead of it being too big. So guys, I hope this made you a little bit wiser about what to do and what to look for when choosing your next snowboard boots. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the slopes.